We're back, baby. Loudermouths are back. We got Chucky. Back. We've got Joey. We've got Chris. And with executive producer. Oh, what up? And we got the merch. We've got the Loudermouth merchandise. And on the back of it, it says Loudermouths on YouTube and loudermouths@gmail.com. So please, write in on Loudermouths.
Send us those emails, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Let's go.
We're back again.
75 subscribers. We're doing it. We're doing it.
You got it.
We are back. We want to thank everybody. We got a logo switch up. We're working on our little setup. It's a little different. We're a little bit more relaxed, styling and profiling, as Ric Flair will say.
Hulk Hogan.
We're gonna have rest in peace Hulk Hogan and Ozzy.
Yes.
And Theo Huxtable.
Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yes.
We will be getting a Loudermouth poster here, so we won't just have to look at a white wall. You know, the way the funds are, sometimes it's a little limited, but we're back. That's all that matters.
Back.
So we got a new format. How we're gonna be doing this? Let me put my feet up a little. Relax. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So we got a new format. Our show will now be PG. So it will be for all viewers. So we are going to cut out the cursing. We're going to leave out all the F words, all the B words, all the C words, all the, anything that's real bad. We'll say heck, hell, damn, and crap. That will be the extent to what we say. Because you know what? We want to change. We want to be better.
We want to be better.
Plus, we want to bring our likeness and our positivity to the young viewers out there.
So they can know. We can get them started off right. They can know the knowledge, and if they want to make some schoolyard bets, they shouldn't do that. But if they
do not,
they'll know.
But at least they got a little information if they don't do that. And not even that, but stay in school, kids. Not good. Remember,
school is good. School's good.
Yes, exactly. You could be at work like me today, getting bashed in the face yesterday with a freaking 1x6 board, and my nose is busted open. Or you could go to college, you could do good, and you could be something. But yeah, hey, we're back.
We're good.
You want that moved?
No, it's great.
Oh. Chris, come on, say hi to the camera. There, we never said we know what the hell we're doing. We just got shirts and Loudermouths. Is that better?
That's great.
Beautiful. Now you can put it out. We are also going to be switching the format to just NFL.
Just the NFL.
It gets too complicated. We're busy. There's a lot of stuff in sports. And NFL, we think that that's our
That's
forte.
what we disagree upon. So that's what makes it debating.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to every week come on and agree with the Jets and the.
Not the Jets. Not the Jets.
That's why we do what we do. The Knicks and the Mets, but it's going to be a PG audience, so all are welcome, and we're still going to be loud. We're going to still get loud. We're going to still argue, and it's just a lot more editing for me, which I don't know how to do that anyway. So please, we got to watch it. Because I don't want to sit at a computer pretending I know what I'm doing for an hour.
We don't know what we're doing, guys.
We don't know. We got Chris, but Chris is in school. He's one of the good ones. So, with that, congratulations. Whether we want to, agree
I don't
or not.
mind it because they beat the team they beat, so I don't mind.
Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Woo! Yes!
I hate all Pennsylvania teams. I do not like Eagles, but they're the champions.
My brother's an Eagles fan, so I got to show some love.
Rest in peace, Tommy. We know you're looking down.
Not to mention, they're the champions. So what are you gonna say? They beat the team that nobody could beat because of. We're not gonna get into the refs this early in the new season. So we're just gonna say they beat the team that nobody could beat last year, except for Philly.
Well, teams did beat them. They just, they didn't go undefeated. The only team
there was only two teams that beat them, I believe. It was Buffalo and Cincinnati in the last week, right?
No, when they won the championship, they I think had 3. losses.
No, last year.
No, I'm saying when they won the you said the team that couldn't be beat. I'm saying.
I just didn't want to bring up the refs.
Oh, okay.
Because, we know how I feel about the refs. Watch previous episodes. If you're new to the channel, watch previous episodes. You'll know how I feel about the refs and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He doesn't like the refs or the Steelers. But that does bring up a good thing because we will be talking. Today's topics is going to be, and I mentioned it on the TikTok post that I did. It is going to be on our predictions for. We're gonna each week we're gonna do for until season begins. We're gonna work on who we feel is gonna win in certain divisions, and of course, since we're both AFC East fans, we're gonna go on. We're gonna talk about predictions for AFC East. We're gonna talk about the additions and the departures from the teams. And speaking of that, a big loss from you brought up. You hate the Steelers, and talk about the AFC East. What about frickin' the big trade with frickin' Micah Fitzpatrick and for Howard and Jonas Smith. Jonas Smith is gonna hurt. He was a hell of a tight end for Miami, and now Pittsburgh has him. I believe that Fitzpatrick is the better cornerback, but
I think Miami's having a bit of a fire sale. I don't think they're gonna. I can honestly see them finishing in last place this year.
So with that, okay. I'm sorry, Fitzpatrick isn't even isn't Fitzpatrick a safety?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, he's not a cornerback. But he's a better defender, I believe. I believe Pittsburgh got the better. Miami got the better deal when it came to the defender with Jonas Smith. So with that, let's talk about that. How are you going to rank the AFC East? We'll go and we'll talk about the rankings on what you think for the AFC East and what I think for the AFC East.
What do you mean by
rank him from worst to best?
The teams in the AFC East?
Yeah, just the AFC East we're doing today.
Okay. I don't want to sound biased, but I'm thinking Buffalo takes the division again this year. We got another year with Keon Coleman. He's going to be a sleeper this year. All you fantasy people, Keon Coleman, Big Rich 34. I know you know about Keon Coleman. I think Maxwell Hairston was a great pick that we traded up for. We got, Bosa, which, he's injury prone, but when he's there, he's going to...
He's still a top elite. He's still an elite defender.
He is when he's healthy.
Yes, exactly. But again, you're also going on a team, we're talking about being on the Chargers.
Yeah.
And with him being on the Chargers and
I think it's a different
I think
atmosphere.
it's not even an atmosphere. I just think that the team is a better team. And then maybe now that Harbaugh's not here, the Chargers, maybe now it's different, but what he was with the Chargers, I think he's gonna be able to stay healthier.
I'm hoping so.
But you gotta work on your damn your damn running back. James Cook is still on holdout.
Well, see, I honestly think that Davis could between Davis and Allen, James Cook is a great running back on that offense. Is he going to be a great running back? Because you don't know when he's coming. Is it going to be Allen? You don't know what's going to come. It's like, yeah, you think he's going to run the ball. Go by touchdowns. Allen had more touchdowns. I think if he's with a quarterback that's not as on the move, I don't think he's a top-tier running back.
But the thing about it is this: you need balance. If you don't have a running game right now, you picked up Ty Johnson, which he was on the Jets. He's not a great. He could get you little 4 or 5 runs. He's not an elite running back. You got Ty Johnson. You picked him up as a backup running back. But if you don't have Woods, and they know Allen's going to be the run one in the ball. The reason why you're so good is because you got that balance.
Cook, you mean?
I mean Cook. Yes, I'm sorry.
We
Cook.
got Davis, who is.
Cook is better than Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, you want all this money as you're like. He wants more money than Saquon
So
and
you
Henry.
think that they're going to do, if they don't have it...
You're not going to get that. He's not that type of running back.
No, he's not. And first of all, running backs don't get that much money anyway. You need to prove something. Henry,
Exactly.
What did he prove? Honestly, yeah.
Nothing. He hasn't proved anything, which is why it's ridiculous. He's going to hurt himself in the long run. You want to sit out? Sit out. We'll win without you.
But what I'm saying is this. You are not going to be as great as an offense if you have Davis and Johnson, and you don't have Cook, James Cook.
But you're forgetting the biggest name of all. We got Davis, we got Johnson, and we got Allen.
Yes. But you also have, with Cook, you have a lot of balance. You have balance. You don't know what's coming. If Davis isn't running the ball good, it's like this. The problem with the Jets. The reason why the Jets do so
Maybe that's why Johnson sucked on the Jets, because they have no line.
Well, they have a line now.
But he's not on the Jets now.
Yeah, no, Johnson isn't going to be great on any team. He was on other teams besides that. He was on like 6 teams.
It's the offense, it's the chemistry. Maybe he'll work better with those coaches and that scheme.
I just think if you're going to be at that, if you're going to be at that level of dominance with the Chiefs and with the Bengals, they're hurt, but Bengals are still a great offense. And
Bengals
Ravens
have zero defense. Their offense is story. They got a great offense. Their offense is great.
It's and I agree with you. On that, but I just think that running game needs to. You need a little bit of balance when it comes to that, because they know it's the same thing like this with RG3, and yes, it's a totally different comparison with that. But I'm just saying for the same. They knew RG3 was running the ball. They know that Allen's going to run the ball every time. It's not the offense isn't going to work.
No, but he's not going to run the ball every time because he's the master of going to the line and throwing the ball. So he could with just the threat of him running, you don't have to run. Just the threat of him running, getting up to the line and finding somebody, having those extra couple seconds to find the open guy, that's going to be big, and that will make up for. That's always made up for. Cook had one decent year last year. Besides that, what's he done?
Exactly.
He's real conceited, just like his brother. He's great. He's a great running back, but he's not what he thinks he is, and that's he goes. It won't be a loss. It won't fill the hole. Like look at our wide receiver core for the last couple of years. What big name did we have? We had Diggs. We got rid of him, and we did better once we got rid of him because
he's a
diva.
And now Diggs is on.
And now I can't wait till we play him twice a year.
Yeah.
And shut him down.
But see, you also got to look at it there. I'm with you on that. I've got first coming in. I got the Buffalo Bills coming in first. I got the Buffalo Bills coming in first because they got the best quarterback. I would say they probably have I'm going to say they have the second or third best quarterback in the league. Because whether you want to say it or not, to me, Mahomes is still the best, quarterback in the league. And you're gonna argue that all day,
Yeah.
But you were saying.
All right, if you're gonna say he's the second or third best quarterback in the league, and you're gonna put Mahomes ahead of him, I would say Mahomes is maybe in the top.
Who's better than Mahomes?
Josh Allen for one.
Okay. Lamar Jackson is not better than Mahomes, and Burrows is not better than Mahomes.
Look at the numbers.
Yeah, look at the numbers. Look at the championships. Look at the playoffs.
Mahomes last year was not a very good quarterback.
Yes, so you're not gonna. So Josh Allen never had a decent. Alright, he didn't have a bad season last year. He just didn't have an elite season. All quarterbacks have it like that.
Yeah,
but I got Buffalo on number 1. Who do you have for number 2?
Well, it's tough to say. I can't really, I feel like I'm a little stumbling at the 2 spot. I want to say, Drake May is going to do good things with Diggs and make things happen and this and that. You know, Vrabel in there. You know, I can't decide what my opinion is on either the Patriots or the Jets. As much as it pains me to say, you know, like I think the Jets were supposed to be good for years. That's what every fan of the Jets thinks also.
Yeah, but I mean,
I see them. I mean,
I got Jets too for the simple fact. To me, Justin Fields, first of all, it's a whole new culture in New York. You got Aaron Glenn, who was drafted by the Jets. He said this is the last job I ever want. I don't want to. He's like, this is the only job I ever wanted a head coach was the Jets. So he's loyal to them. When he got after he got drafted, they gave him a job at scouting. And not even that, but they got Justin Fields. Not even that, the Jets, for the first time in history, are showing that they actually want to win. They paid 2 players max contracts where they're making more. Sauce Gardner's making more than any cornerback in the league history, and for a cornerback, and Garrett Wilson is making got the best contract for a wide receiver in history. So the Jets are paying. So when you start paying the players, you start showing, okay, we need to do something. We want to do something. You know, and
I see Garrett Wilson and Justin Fields having a lot of good opportunities to show what they are. Because I mean, they came out of college big.
They would,
and I mean,
they would play together, championship team on Ohio State.
I really think I think that they could revive their careers. They're back together, back from college. You know, like.
See, but Garrett Wilson. See, I don't think they ever really had the right opportunity with the coaching staff. I think this is like a new start.
I mean, let's be honest. You know, like Aaron Rodgers, the 1 year, his first year, he played what 2-3 downs, and the next year it's like he didn't go to training camp. He didn't play for a whole year. He's 40 years old. You know, you're not 22, 23 years old anymore, where you can be like, oh well, no, I don't think.
If football was that,
Zach Wilson was a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers.
Well, yeah, and it shows by the record. It was 5. It was what 5 and 12. It was 5 and 12.
Or were they 4 and 13 last year, right?
No, 5 and 12 with Rodgers, and then with Zach Wilson.
6 and 11.
They were 7 and 10. You know. And that's why with this, it's crazy, because right now it's plus money for Jets to it's plus money if people think that Jets are gonna have more than 6.5 6.5 wins. So 7 wins. They're saying that the Jets, they don't think the Jets are gonna have 7 wins. I already put that on that. I put it on, and I'll talk to you when we get off the show about that, because like what I put on. But you're gonna be like, you're out of your mind. Because 6.5 wins is not a lot, and I think that this year, with their running game, with their experience, they got 3 coaches they got 3 coaches from Detroit too.
Detroit, I think once we get into the NFC,
So you want to do that next week?
Let's do it.
Okay, we'll do it. So
remember last year, I said that was the best division in football.
And I said the AFC South.
And now, I mean, Detroit blew their shot, in my opinion.
I think they're gonna still be a playoff team. I think
their coach is Dan Campbell was the face. He was the gambling man. He took a lot of chances. Still will.
And we'll get on that.
Now,
we'll get on that next week.
We will.
So. Who do you think, if you had to pick right now, who do you think is the second, the Jets or the Patriots?
Just for argument's sake, I'll say the Patriots.
Okay, and that's fine. I think you're out of your mind on that, because
the Jets are close second.
And and I look at it like this: that we got the, not even that, but the additions that the Jets got. We got Josh Reynolds, the wide receiver from Detroit. He had a good season last year. We got Justin Fields. We got another wide receiver, Tyler Johnson. And then not even that, but inside of the draft, we got Mason Taylor, Jason Taylor.
From LSU,
Yeah, Jason Taylor's son, who they're saying in training camp right now. Like, some people are just genetically freak athletes. And they're saying that this kid, Mason Taylor, is a beast. I think he's going to be the number one tight end on our team. And I think that he's going to make... I'm not saying he's going to be Pro Bowl or anything, but I think he's going to be... I could see him having 600-700 yards as a tight end this year for the Jets.
Well, I mean, you got to throw to somebody else besides Wilson.
And then I'm going to be honest with you. I got Miami coming in third.
Over New England.
The reason why, and not because I hate New England, which I do hate New England. You know, I didn't curse, right?
No.
Okay, because the F word was going through my head. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say the reason why is because Tua, when he's healthy and he's not running into people head first.
But does he know how to not run into people head first?
He has great stats, and then defense. Their defense. Let me tell you something. Their defense, when they got Micah Fitzpatrick back, that's going to help out tremendously. You're going to see that their defense is going to be a lot better this year.
I mean,
and they still got Tyreek Hill. They still got Jaden Waddle.
Yeah. I mean, I think another second year Drake May. I think Drake May is going to be, you know, pretty decent quarterback. With the addition of Diggs, they drafted Travion Henderson from Ohio State at the running game. I mean, I think they're young, but I hate Diggs. He's not young, but I mean they're young, upstart. You know, maybe. Miami fizzled out. I don't think they have that. You know, they were playing on a crazy, you know, offense. You know, the defense was okay, but they were doing like different. I think they're exposed. I think Tua's going down within the first, you know.
And they got Zach Wilson as their backup.
Well, remember what happened with Chad Pennington when he left the Jets and went to the Dolphins.
Let me tell you something.
He did
but can I tell
good.
you something? Zach Wilson, everybody talks crap about Zach Wilson. But again, he wasn't planning on playing, and he got 7 wins for the Jets on a team where they were expected to be last anyway. And they came in third. For a backup, I don't think, and yes, there's a lot of haters on Zach Wilson. I don't think he's a bad backup quarterback to bring him in, because he has playing time experience.
He'll be a starter at some point throughout the season.
You know, so
I can't see Tua.
Oh, not that.
He's not.
I could see him being out 5 weeks.
The first week he came back, he did the same thing. He got lucky, you know, nothing happened. But the same exact thing happened. He did the same exact thing that got him hurt. And it was only a couple plays into the game.
He'll end up like what is it, Anthony Richardson last night's game when he broke his finger. And now your buddy Danny Dimes is in.
Deshaun Watson. I can't believe it.
Danny Dimes is a starter for the Indianapolis Colts.
Danny Dimes. Man, the Colts should have kept freaking, what's his name, Flacco. They should have.
I don't know. But watch, now he's going to be a star. He'll bring back Colts back to the Super Bowl.
Right?
So you had Patriots second. So who do you like going third? The Jets?
Well, I'd say the Jets in third. Yeah.
The Jets are over Miami.
I think Miami's done.
And then see, my whole thing
It's
is
McDaniels last year.
Oh yeah, well I think it's McDaniels last year, even if they have a winning season.
Why do you say that?
I just don't think. I think I'm gonna be honest. I think it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be just like Mike Tomlin. This is gonna be the last year of the contract, no matter how they do.
You think so?
Yeah, I really do.
As much as I hate Tomlin, and I think that the Steelers aren't going to ever get anywhere with him, he's so set in his ways. I think Tomlin's one of those guys that has a job until he's done.
I don't.
He's in like that Belichick type realm. Like that's what I think. I don't think they'll, just like they did with Cowher. Cowher had a bunch of losing seasons before he left. You know, and he's just
But
like, I'm done.
the thing about it is this: they didn't even really have a losing season.
But listen, I'm sorry, I got to bring up the Steelers, my hatred for them. It'll be quick, okay? I would rather, and we've had this conversation before, I would rather have a losing season and not make the playoffs and get an opportunity at a better draft pick than make the playoffs and lose in the first round every year. You're never going to rebuild like that. It's never going to happen.
Well, you could if you actually spend money and get free agents.
They don't.
Well, I know.
Pittsburgh has a history of not getting.
But the thing about it is this:
talent.
Pittsburgh is one of those teams. Even if they use homegrown talent, they're still always like it's not like they're going down where they're gonna be like you don't ever see Steelers on like the 6th, 7th pick. It's always like the 15th, 16th, 17th. You know what I mean?
Well, they got like the 22nd pick this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, they were in the playoffs.
Have a losing season, get a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
You know, do something. You know, you're not getting anywhere by making the playoffs every year and losing in the first round. You're not getting anywhere.
Well, I think it's going to be for Mike McDaniel. I think it's going to be his last year regardless because I just think that first of all, he's creepy as hell. He is a creepy dude.
Yeah,
have you ever seen him interviewed? Like you think he's on like meth or something.
He plays it looks like he's on cocaine or something. He plays with Legos, which is cool because I love Legos. But I mean, you're a head coach of a football team talking about a football game. You shouldn't bring up Legos. You know.
Especially when you're losing.
Yeah.
And your quarterback is the test dummy for your Legos. You know. So okay. So it looks like you got Buffalo, New England, Jets, and Miami, and I got Buffalo, Jets, Miami, and New England. And I just don't think Drake May is going to be that dominant, and that's the reason why. I think Drake May is going to be, in a sense, like the Trevor Lawrence type. He had a good first year, but he's going to fizzle down. And you know what? Maybe Mike Vrabel will be able to do something with that. And not even that, but now look at who is back with them. Josh McDaniels. He's been a hell of a offensive coordinator for the Patriots on his 2 other times he's been there.
Yeah.
So they got good coaching. I would say they probably got the best coaching in the AFC East. The Patriots. With Vrabel and, it just, So, but with that, we talked a little bit about we coming back, so we're still getting into this and everything like that. And we are going to we're gonna talk about the NFC North next week. We'll be on every Saturday. Oh yeah, I don't know what the Bills are doing, but I know the Jets are gonna be playing their starters. I don't know if you heard anything. Aaron Glenn said he's gonna. It won't be like that. Like last night, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase was playing like the whole first quarter.
Yes.
Which I mean, I guess it's good like that. You're gonna be. I mean, I guess you don't want them to go in cold. So, but it's gonna be crazy. But it's football season. We are back. We are back, and we're gonna have a fun season this year. We're gonna keep we're gonna talk about any big news. We'll get on TikTok, and what are we at time wise?
About 29 minutes exactly.
Oh, that's not too bad. And how we're gonna do? We're gonna do the same format that we did last year, where we're gonna talk about the games, and we're gonna go down like the games. So every game for the weeks we're
have
gonna
our
do.
picks.
Yeah, our picks, and that will be the whole. That will be like the show, and then we can talk about injuries when we get on that. So just like last year, guys, it's gonna be the same format. We're gonna still talk crap to each other. We're just gonna do it in a more mild manner. The gambling aspect, we're gonna try to keep that out. We'll tell you who we're gonna think win, but we're not gonna do because we don't want to promote gambling to underage individuals. Because gambling is bad. It will tear you apart.
Tear your butthole.
I know. I was banned from the casino nationwide for 11 years. So,
I still am.
see? And we would be going up together. Oh, did we go up to the casino together? Not really, right?
We got banned together.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, that's right. How about that? Yeah, that's right. We got taken into the back of the place. It looked like we were part of like the Secret Service.
They have a jail in the casino, like cages, cells. They got the friggin' the cots in it. Yeah.
When we banned ourselves, they took our fingerprint, they took our picture, and we had to sign our life away.
Do you know I went to a casino in Kansas City and they had 3 guys in suits come behind me, tap me on the shoulder, and ask me to leave?
Yeah, because it's nationwide. It's like a.
But it's only certain ones, because I could go to Atlantic City, the Tropicana.
No, I went up there. I was in the Tropicana.
Oh no, I get free rooms still.
No,
to this day.
I was in the Tropicana, and I just wanted to see because I wanted to ask. And when I went to go ask, they said.
Oh, you don't ask.
No, I know,
No,
but
you ask, they tell you to go.
No, but I said this. I said, can you see? Because what I said is this. This is after I did. I'm like, I was banned from casinos, but it's, I got it overturned. They're like, no, you're still showing your ban here. So I had to go call them up. So it's a big process. Anyway, we're not gonna have a conversation about ban. Just don't gamble because it's bad. And we will. This guy, he's gonna end up in jail for the rest of his life. For getting hotel rooms that people are giving him for free.
It's great. Presidential suites. That'll tell you why I'm banned.
But we will be back next Saturday. Every Saturday, this will be posting Saturdays. And we'll talk about the NFC North. And with that was our NFL talk for today. Welcome back. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Tell a friend that we're back.
Not yet, Chris. And one thing I want to bring up, because, it's not really a sponsor, but, a real good friend, somebody who's like a brother with me. Check out SportsWire. That's SportsWire. And it's Northeast Central Pennsylvania. They talk about high school football, college sports. It's all sports. And
SportsWire with a Z.
SportsWire with a Z. And check it out. It's a great website and stuff. You'll see articles on what's going on in Northeast and Central Pennsylvania. So check that out. That's SportsWire with a Z. Shout out to you, Matt Flanagan. Congratulations.
Yeah, Big Matt.
Congratulations on your new position at Misericordia University.
Congrats, Matt.
And with that, remember, hold on, before we do it, you gotta tell me. Sorry, the chair's a little slow. Usually, it's like being like. Check out the back.
Like, subscribe, send us an email, tell us what we're doing wrong, tell us what we're doing right. loudermouths@gmail.com.
Let's go.
Like and subscribe.
Stay loud, mother freakers.